thank you very much for your kind invitation. It's very difficult to speak like last speaker. I try to be very brief, and of course I am the only representative of this ugly administration, but basically we have to do more. And I think then we had the last physical meeting in Constanța in 9th and 10th of March, organized by your organization. After that, we start this pandemic area, and it's very difficult now to look what will be the consequences of this pandemic. You know, we are speaking about passionate people, and John Lennon has a very beautiful song, Imagine, yes, and he said that I am a dreamer, but I am not the only one. I think that we are all dreamers, and I hope that we are not only us. But basically, first of all, we need a vision. And we have this vision regarding the SDGs, Agenda 2030. Secondly, we have tools. We need tools to put in place. And that's what we are doing at the level of Romanian government. And especially, I believe that it's important to have a network. We have more than 2,500 people involved in this movement, I believe, of to build critical mass of politicians, different parts of stakeholders, to put together pieces, to have data, to have strategies, to have policies, and to put in place. And now, like I have to say, and I hope that this is true, that Romania, regarding the interinstitutional framework, is a regional hub. Why? Because we have a new strategy. We have an interdepartmental committee led by the Prime Minister. Now we are preparing the next meeting of this committee, in which we will discuss, based on pandemia, what will be the right measures regarding economic area, regarding health, regarding also cultural and other issues on Romanian economy. It's important. OECD in 2019 at the General Assembly launched a global hub with us, with Romania and other two countries. We will be pilot project of OECD in this global hub. What means this global hub? We are talking about globality. It's a crisis not just of a pandemic, but it's a political crisis, in my opinion. In this moment, it's a crisis of European Union in some way, and it's a crisis of United Nations. Why? Because in this moment, we have different visions. In spite that in 2015, it was a crucial year with Paris Agreement, with Agenda 2030. After that, after 5 years, we have to recognize that we have to do more. We will have the HRPF in New York, unfortunately.
Mr. Borbély, just 1 second.
Okay. So, based on this, in my opinion, that's why it's important, and Mr. President Constantinescu, Jeff Sachs, and all of you were speaking about this solidarity of academic area. But we need also the solidarity of politicians. We need the solidarity of decision makers. And that's why we are near the Prime Minister's office. We are like a catalyst to ask ministers to come in, in food waste, in the question of green acquisitions. Now we are discussing, we will have a webinar in 2 weeks about hydrogen, how we can use the hydrogen like new kind of energy, renewable energy. So if you have a network, if you have an interinstitutional framework, and I have the ambition, Mr. Professor Mahmud, to have a summit of universities from Romania, and maybe after that, of course, to organize a new meeting with this area of Black Sea, because we are in the stage that each of university, each of different parts and each of different, bigger institutions or cooperation between universities, they are doing something. But it's very important to have the feedback from the political willingness. And we have to show the politicians that in spite of this pandemic, we have to spend money more wisely. We have to change our mentalities. We changed our mentalities in the administration. We cannot succeed for years to have more e-government. Now, because of pandemic, in 2 months we have virtual meetings, we have digital signature, we have all these put in place because of the pandemic. So it's a disaster that pandemic has to come to convince the administration that we have to do more. I have 4 grandchildren. In my house, I have to stay outside during the day because each of them, they occupy a chamber of our house and they are going to school, to the other chamber, yes? So it's something else. We have to do something with this. We need more connectivity. We need more acknowledge. We need more technology, but based not on isolation, based not to have, just silos. And that's why, in my opinion, we need also dreamers. Shimon Peres, a couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to be in Kiev to a talk show with Shimon Peres and the moderator. And he asked Shimon Peres, how you can be so young in your soul and so active in your energy. And Shimon Peres told to the moderator, because I have more dreams than achievements. Yes? So we need dreams, we need achievements, of course, but we need to put together these positive energies and basic principles of ethic way of life. We have to put a question, which kind of life we are living. We, our families, our communities. That's why we will have, as soon as possible, a consultative council near the Romanian government. It will be an autonomous body, which will be partner in a European Union project of more than 5 million euro for 3 years to implement the Agenda 2030. I hope that the next budget of Romania will be built also on the basis of 17 SDGs. The next European semester, it's needed and it's obligatory to be built based on these basic principles and SDGs. So that's why we will be open, we will be, I hope, approved partners of those initiatives of different bodies in academic area. And I have in this moment very good friends, very good collaborators who can reach this this background of knowledge. And thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you, Mr. Borbély.